Welcome back to the Old Colony Cast, a podcast about all things Plymouth and surrounding areas. I am your host, Andy. See, look at the energy with that one. That was good.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you're trying to get it all out in one breath.
Kinda.
So it's like it just gets faster and louder at the end going, and then it's just...
Before I pass out.
Yeah.
And other host, Hanna.
Hello.
And our always energetic editor, Fish.
This is by far the least accurate intro I've ever gotten.
Yeah, I didn't have anything else, though.
You could have...
Our 1/4 turtle editor.
Closer.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry, I didn't.
Do we have updates? Since
Kind of.
Oh, what do you have? Wait, what?
Oh,
So-
wait. Whoa. Are you saving it intentionally?
No, it's just...
I'm going to steal the limelight on the next episode.
No, but how many times have we had an update and then did the second recording and then one of us remembered that we were supposed to have an update? So back when we did the Quabbin Reservoir episode, we talked about the people, whether or not they get compensated for their homes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, apparently not.
Okay, yes.
They got they just got
like, I feel like people
they
were
got
pissed.
flat out kicked out of their homes and got nothing out of it.
Wow.
Which is
That's crazy.
because great, you're homeless, go buy a house.
Yeah.
But can I get paid for? No.
Did they have a stick with a, like, hanky on the end?
I'd assume so.
probably.
Look, there was a lot of like the ending theme from The Incredible Hulk playing the whole time as they walked down the road.
I'd sing more of it, but I don't want to get copyright.
A little bit of an
Sorry.
update. I don't want to get caught about that as well. I hung out with my friend who was related to General Prescott, who
Okay.
the town of Prescott was named after.
Yep.
And I
Has
was
anyone
like,
told anyone that they're from Prescott yet? Like that?
No.
No, I think that was supposed to be your bit.
but she was like, yeah, there's still an island, Prescott Island. So she like knew about this. She
Oh,
was
no
like
kidding.
in the Quabbin, yes. And
That's
then she was
cool.
saying that I was like, right, it's did I get that right? She was like, yeah, he's the one that said don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yes.
So I have another interesting thing that is a thing. So we've been running events at True West Brewing in Acton,
Sure.
which through running events there, I've realized is right next to Lexington and Concord.
Yes, yeah. Such a cool area.
And so I was doing this event. We didn't have many people signed up, and I'm just trying to like make conversation. And I'm like, oh, what is Acton known for? And apparently the first guy that died in the Revolutionary War, was it? Yeah. Was it? I think it was either Revolutionary or Civil War, was from Acton.
It would have been civil because the first person that died in the Revolutionary War is considered Crispin Attucks.
Okay. And he's from where?
He's from Boston. He
Okay.
died in the Boston Massacre.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe it was... Let me look into it again.
That's who they say is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first person.
But you know how like when you're looking for like your town identity, you'd be
Yeah.
like, well, he's the first person to die in
like on the battlefield.
on the battlefield. Yeah.
I gotcha.
So it could be that. And they have like a whole like Minuteman celebration
Oh,
up there. And
I
I'm
bet
like,
it's like the
oh,
first
that's
field
pretty
battle
cool.
death or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
And I'm like, what a crappy way to be remembered.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
Are
funny.
you
That
looking
is
it
a
up?
cool area.
Yeah, so Chris Sadix was from Framingham.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Look up.
Well, he died in Boston.
Look up dead guy. Look up dead guy from Acton.
I'm working on it.
He died in
First
Boston.
dead guy, Acton.
First dead guy in Acton. They're like, we get the search just
Google's
like
like, what are you talking about?
Okay. So Captain Isaac Davis was the first officer to die in the American Revolutionary War.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
First officer. There you go.
Yeah.
From Acton?
Yes.
Okay. That's
Cool.
probably-
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm like, oh, it's really...
Wow, we're connecting all the dots in this update, huh?
Yeah.
And I was able to pull out my Revolutionary War factoid that I can never forget about Crispus Attucks.
Yeah.
All right.
But are we talking about the
We're-
Revolutionary War?
Definitely not.
Civil War?
No.
Vietnam War?
No.
Are we talking about a war at all?
A war within oneself, maybe.
Are we talking about BetterHelp? Do we have a sponsor this week?
We're talking about the Great Amherst Mystery.
Ooh.
Also, some people refer to as like Ester Cox and the...
Oh, the Poltergeist.
Yes. I'm guessing Fish put this on the list.
There's a non-zero chance I put this on the list.
This one I don't know.
I would like.
Are we starting to add? I feel like we should add who put it on the list.
I think we've talked about this. I think it's more fun for us to stare and going. Right. None of us. It just kind of sometimes appears.
I kind of want to give access to the list to like random people and be like, put things.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, and then be like, where did this come from?
I know, like out at the bar. Like just
just
if
be
you
like,
have any ideas you want to
the entire staff of the BBC can just add things to our list.
Yeah, that's what I used to do with my Touch Tunes credits when I accidentally bought $250 worth of credits.
At the BBC, they have like an iPad that controls the music.
Yeah,
and sometimes you'll walk in and they'll be like, "It's Celtic Punk Night," and they'll just stuff the and you're like, "Oh, all right." And
cool.
So it's just like they pass the iPad around, and then every once in a while, like one person just monopolizes it, and they're like, "No, you're losing your iPad rights. You're bringing everyone down." So we're talking about iPads. Wait, what were we talking about?
The Great Amherst Mystery.
Great Amherst Mystery and Poltergeist.
So I will say, when I first started reading about this, I said, I don't know why this is on the list. This is nothing to do with anything around here, but we'll get to it. It does come full circle.
Can I ask a question that sort of pertains to this?
Yeah.
How loose of a connection do we need?
No, it's a connection in my book.
No, but there was something I wanted to put on the list because I was like really fascinated by this person. I'm like, oh,
I think if someone has touched down here in an incremental way, either to the area in a significant way, like or
how like owning a house.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sweet. All right. I'm gonna add something to the list.
That's definitely why it's on this list. That's for sure.
Add it onto the list.
It's like the best thing is I think I did the same thing Hannah did. I put it on the list and then I could not remember why I put it on the list.
What the connection was?
No clue.
It took me reading all about him to find out.
I got there. We got there. It's like I knew there was a reason. I couldn't remember what it was.
This case is about it took place between 1878 1879 in Amherst, Nova Scotia.
Okay, sure.
I was like Amherst.
And that's why I got confused. Yeah.
Of course this is on the list.
Esther grew up there, lived there. I heard some wishy-washy stuff about her birth story because I did read a couple articles. I also listened to a podcast. It said she was born a preemie, but also that her mom died a few weeks before she was born. I was like,
oh, yeah, that happens.
I was like, I think they said that wrong. So I just wanted to say it because I was like, Jesus. When I heard him
that
say
can't be right.
Yes. I was like, oh my God. I just wanted to note on that because I thought it was funny. I guess she was a very fragile child. There's some exaggerations about her and her life starting from infancy.
From before she was born.
Yes, because it says she was like at 9 months old that she was only like 9 pounds or something like that. And she had
9 months?
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, whatever.
You're gonna, yeah. So when she was older, around 18 years old, her mom did pass when she was younger. So I think some disassemblance of her core family led to her living with her sister, her older sister Olive, and her brother-in-law, Olive Teed, I believe. They lived at 6 Princess Street, which I thought was a fun name for a street. I used to live on Prince Street, so.
You ever lived on I've lived on like very generic.
Yeah. No, I've always had kind of fun
names.
names.
North Street, Main Street.
Yeah, those are very
North Street in a different town.
That is very generic.
Yeah.
And 2 of her siblings lived with them as well. Esther she had just turned 18. There was a very severe incident between her. Some people describe it as a friend, but it was in fact her boyfriend named Bob McLean. They went out for a date night, I guess, and they were riding in a carriage.
As you said, wait, when did this take place?
I think you drive a carriage.
Yeah, they were driving a carriage.
I couldn't remember when it took place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess he at some point made her get out of the car at gunpoint and was like, "Get out of the car," and she was like, "What? Why?"
Wait, the car?
The carriage. Car is short for carriage.
Kind of.
Listen, I'm having a hard enough time like keeping track of what we're talking about.
Because I wrote car.
Okay.
But it's definitely carriage.
Okay.
She's like, "Get out." And she's like, "Come on, you're being silly, whatever." There's a incident of severe threat. It's implied in a lot of things I referenced that it was intended to be a sexual assault. But he did end up bringing her home, and then he rode off, and I think he never saw her again, and that she was really upset about the situation. It was unsettled her quite a bit. She was distressed. And after that, about I think like a week after-ish, these incidents started to happen.
Bum, bum, bum.
What was described as objects making a lot of noise, knocking around, flying through the air. I guess the first incident between her and she shared a room with her sister was like some clothes flew off, a pile of clothes flew off onto her sister Jane, and generally things being lifted into the air.
Okay.
Creepy stuff.
Poltergeist stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
Poltergeist stuff. But also, Esther started experiencing some serious like illness of some kind where she would seize or convulse.
Okay.
And her body would swell, get very red, get very hot, and start swelling. And she was saying things like, that just scared me a little bit. There's a creep.
Did you creep yourself out?
There was creepy noises outside the door,
That's
folks.
just our neighbors across the hall.
Yeah. They're not like ghosts. They're alive. We've met them. They're very nice.
She was, I guess she...
One of them's very tall.
Yes.
I guess she said that, like, she was like, I'm about to, like, burst or whatever. Like, I'm...
Violet, you're turning violet.
Yeah, yes. And they were
All I
like...
can think of.
They were like, you're fine, you're fine. They kind of blew it off. I think a doctor did come and check on her, and they were like...
squeezed the juice out of her, and she was fine.
They probably bloodlet her or something crazy.
Yeah, probably.
And they were like...
just said the same thing.
I know.
She's fine. She just needs some rest. I believe the next day he did order some sedatives. There was an incident where during this time, right in the moments of the doctor coming to visit and check on her, that in the wall above Esther's head of her bed was "Ester Cox, you are mine to kill."
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum. Scratched into the wall.
Okay, I was waiting for like written in blood.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot to say the medium that they used.
Yeah.
It was I don't know, nail
On drywall.
Yeah,
Okay,
something
got it.
like that. And objects. All these incidents became increasing over time. Oh, I have a good question for you guys in a moment because I am
Albuquerque.
no.
Someday that's gonna be right.
The noises were relentless. I think when they first started to, they were chalked it up to like pests in the house, right?
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
it was like scratching
Yeah,
and ruffling and things like that. And then it became tapping and knocking and kind of more incessant, bothersome noises. They kept this among themselves in the house for a while, but word did spread because I don't know.
Someone talked about Fight Club.
It was weird, and a lot of people lived in the house. Like there were, her siblings, and then her brother-in-law's sibling also lived there.
Okay.
And some
Yeah.
like younger kids. So I think that stuff just spreads. After a little bit of time, they got some clergymen to come investigate, and they wanted to observe Esther while these things were happening, and they all kind of, at least from the accounts from the time that they were, they saw these things happening while in the view of Esther, and that she wasn't the one she wasn't like whoosh, and like whipping something and like
Like
you know
most,
what I mean?
honestly, like most poltergeist
Or at least
stories go.
at least that they could see.
Or she was really good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So eventually, Esther caught diphtheria, and she was like bedridden for 2 weeks at home. No events. They all stopped.
Okay.
Coincidence? I don't know.
I think not.
Oh, I think. Actually, I agree. I think not.
She did have to recover elsewhere once she was well enough to actually leave her bed. I don't know. They did that a lot. They're always like, they're sick, send them away.
Yeah, but I mean, like that was even like just.
They're like, go to the ocean. You need to be by the
I mean,
sea.
go to the ocean, go to where the air is drier.
Yes, yes.
But even just like the like being like, oh, they're sick, stay in bed. I mean, like my mother was a maternity nurse, and like from her career, like you went from staying in the hospital for like weeks on end to be like, well, you got like 48 hours and then get out. 'Cause
Yeah.
like, you recover so much better
At home, where you're comfortable.
At home, or just like not
in a
laying in
hospital.
bed.
Yeah.
You know, like if you get surgery within like 48 hours, depending on the surgery.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, get up, move around. And,
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she went somewhere else to recover. Upon her return to Amherst.
Did she go to Massachusetts?
No.
Okay. So we're not there yet.
Just another part. I forget. They did say it's just another part of Nova Scotia she went to.
Okay.
And upon her return, I actually think she did go to the sea.
Well, no, I mean that was pretty common.
I really think the name of the town. I read it really quick, and it was just like, the something
ocean.
shore.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it makes sense. That was the time. They're like, you need the sun.
You need
the sun and the salt air.
You need the salt air.
Yeah.
The salt air will do for what ails you.
Which makes a lot of sense from like that time, because like salt air knocks it out of you. You're like,
cleansing.
I'm real tired. I want to take a nap.
It's true. Upon her return to Amherst, things really kicked up as far as events and creepy stuff happening, mostly because fires started to appear around the house.
Okay. Like appear around the house,
like there would suddenly be a fire in a room.
Okay.
Like something's on fire that shouldn't be on fire.
which is most of the house.
Most things.
Yeah.
Unexplained fires.
Yeah.
And Esther said she could now see apparitions or an apparition, and that the ghost wanted to burn the house down unless she left. Dum bum bum. Imagine if I just keep doing that. I'll stop it.
No, don't stop it.
She moved in with another family
And
due
burnt
to
their house down.
the threats. No, not at this one. And nothing changed.
Did that family live in Massachusetts?
No.
Yeah.
Nothing changed. And the attentions were still on Esther and her ghosts by many in the town and many people who have now heard of it from out of town who wanted to come and observe, investigate, collect data. Many witnesses to the commotions, you could say, would try to communicate with the spirits to try and talk with them.
Are the spirits from Massachusetts?
No. They would use things like methods of knocking to knock 3 times and something called rapping. Do you know what that is? I couldn't Google it. I said, "What is rapping with a ghost?"
I was gonna say
I got nowhere. I
would watch the heck out of rapping with a ghost.
I was like, "What?
my God.
How do you rap with a ghost?"
Ghost rap
and it
battles?
was ghost
in.
writers and rapping, and I was like, "How do I word this?"
Or did they just use it as knocking or rapping as
maybe it's that.
Yeah.
I mean, because rapping is just
knocking? Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Tapping.
Like
Yeah.
rap on my door.
on the chamber door. Yeah, like
Okay.
It's just knocking.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I had it in as a question.
yeah.
So
Oh, was that the quiz from earlier?
yeah.
Okay.
So that's it. Thank you guys.
Go team.
Okay.
Do you love? I was like,
But so there is also there's a thing in I'm gonna say quote unquote ghost hunting, where people can pop their ankles.
what?
In a way that makes a loud noise to simulate knocking or bumps. Or
Yeah, you can pop a joint and it sounds like a knock.
Oh,
So it's respond to the sound of my voice, and then she says something, and then the other
Yeah.
person
Yeah.
will be like,
And
Yeah.
I know this
They're
because one of the
I can't get one to snap. But
So one of the ghost hunters, he had
the first one's on TV.
Yeah.
like the show Ghost Hunters,
Yeah.
was responding because one of his daughters got into the family business and was being called out, and in the internet way, in a very awful way of being called out, you should die and blah blah, that because they were doing this and I don't want to say they were, but the person someone they were with was
They were.
doing,
The as a couple,
I don't know if, I don't remember specifically.
Yeah.
But they were doing this ankle popping thing, and if you watch videos, it's audible
yeah.
Yeah.
to hear this person's ankle pop.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
So, that could explain a lot of
So that
things
could be
here.
rapping.
Because there's
Yeah.
Or Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg.
It was like Ghostface Killer.
Notorious for
Thank
rapping.
Ghostface
Killer.
Yeah.
Of course.
So
That's such a better
Obviously,
joke.
yeah.
Such a better joke. Can we edit me out saying Snoop Dogg and put me in saying Ghostface Killer so I sound cool?
Yeah, I just need a clean cut of you saying
Killa.
Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface Killer.
Okay,
All
I
right,
won't
fix
do it,
that.
but carry on.
Fix that.
So, upon all of these things and the rapping with the ghosts, I'm telling you, that was like the funniest Google search I've ever tried to do. I was like, no, give me a real
That's
answer.
just one of those where you're like, I can't. It's just too vague.
I don't know how to parse this.
Esther started to get physically attacked.
Mm-hmm.
So throughout the day, pins would get embedded into her.
Wait, is this in the new house or the old house?
She's back.
Oh, she is back home. Okay.
Wait. Good question.
Because
I think she's in the new house.
good because I think we got kind of sidetracked after.
Yes. No, good looking out. I believe she's in her new abode at the moment. Which did I say? Was this one of the ones where she... So I believed... Oh, no, that one's coming up. So she moved around a bit. I think she was a hassle to have in your house, apparently.
She sounds like a joy to live.
Yeah, so needles were ending
She's
up...
stabbing herself and burning the house down.
Yeah, and ending up in her skin. She got stabbed by a clasp knife. I didn't know what that was. She was
I
getting...
think it's a folding knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sort of like locking blade.
She was
Yeah.
scratched. She was getting scratches. She was getting physically harmed now. And she did travel to... Oh, she went to St. John's, New Brunswick for more of a science perspective study for a bit after being in that brief stint at a neighbor's house, essentially.
Is New Brunswick in Massachusetts?
And there were several distinct spirits that communicated with those now who were testing and trying to talk to them through knocks or rapping. And Bob Nickel,
Is that a spirit or
she
a
was the original ghost.
Okay.
He was a shoemaker during his living years. Peter Cox, a relative. Maggie Fisher. Those are just like the first three. There's several. We'll introduce a few more. Esther spent now, like after doing that little study, kind of the revelation of all these spirits that are talking to her, threatening her, harassing her. She goes to spend time on a farm with some friends in Van Ambergs. What is that? Van Ambergs? It's near Amherst. Sorry. That's the name of their friends. Sorry.
Oh,
The
the last name is
Van Ambergs or something like that. Sorry, guys. It was a peaceful farm near Amherst, so not far from where she lived. But she did end up going back to her sister's house, probably because it was really challenging to live with her. So she moved around so much that everyone's like,
I
"What
bet.
the hell?"
Yeah.
In 1979.
Wait. 1979?
1979.
1879.
I was 4.
She lived a long time.
Yeah.
No, she
She was a ghost the whole time. That's the key.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw that movie. Yeah.
she went
Bruce
back to
Willis
her.
didn't talk to her or whatever.
Yeah, she went back to her sister's house, and she caught attentions of Walter Hubble. I guess he was an actor of some kind. He ended
Not
up.
of Telescope fame?
I don't think no.
No, that was Edwin.
So
Okay.
he moved in with them for 6 weeks to observe her to document what was going on because he wanted to make some dough off of this.
Yeah.
And get some publicity from it. So he was there for a bit at the sister's cottage. I'm like, this is that's crazy. You move in for 6 weeks with strangers? It was a time, huh?
Yeah.
They didn't have Airbnb then.
No.
Yeah.
I wonder if you paid rent.
He did write a book after this, so there was a lot of things he said he was witness to, including objects flying through the air, the fires, items appearing out of thin air. He mentions a trumpet manifesting itself from the ghost realm and playing.
Okay.
Did it say what it played?
No, like just music.
Amateur.
Yeah.
At least like
He also said the ghosts did not like him, were hostile to him, and wanted him to leave.
The ghosts don't seem to have liked anyone.
No, and that they were like any interactions was like he was trying to talk to specific spirits. He was rapping with them. He was,
yeah, boy.
he's trying to get to know them.
Whatever the late 19th century version of beatboxing is.
Ye old beatboxing.
He also witnessed the seizures, the fits, and the extreme swelling and pain that Esther would get into, and that it was like a true, like there was a physical thing happening to her.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
So he says for his book.
He did. I'm sure he set up instances like this a bit, but like he would pretend to be asleep and keep, one eye open on Esther to see what was going on. He said he saw a paperweight float up into the sky and whip itself across the room while Esther was not near it.
He said for his book.
Yeah.
This semi-unemployed actor.
Obviously, I think
the most scientific and trustworthy of sources.
Do you like my note? Rapping.
Yes.
Remember to talk about that with him and ask about it.
He's the Matt Rife of their time.
So there were some other people that he got to know.
His crowd work's fantastic.
Yeah.
He just bought a haunted doll.
Did
he buy Annabelle?
He bought Annabelle. I think he bought the whole museum.
Yeah, I think so.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Mary Fisher, Jane Nichol, Eliza McNeil. These are all people.
These are all ghosts.
Wait, Jane Nichol?
Jane Nichol.
In relation to Bob Nichol, the first ghost?
Could be.
I feel like it'd be weird otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, they don't know each other.
She just ran out of names to pick up.
So
she's sorting through change in her pocket and be like, nickel. Oh, damn it. I already used that one. Penny? Did I use penny?
Does anyone know a penny nickel?
Hubble brought Esther on a speaking tour, which they went on for a bit, but at one point it was not super well received because she got a lot of criticism and heckling about the whole experience. So people would come ask her questions.
Did you go to that show?
I would have.
And as we know, he's trying to write a book, so he's trying to get ahead of the promotion of it.
Yeah.
That's like the first move you do when you write a book.
He's building it up.
You get on a speaking tour. And at one event, the heckling got so bad it turned into a disturbance. I think it was like
when
does heckling turn into just?
I think like when they start acting physically, like when they start
when it becomes a fight.
Yeah, or like when like they're just throwing crap at the stage.
I feel like it's when you stand up.
She's like, "That's it, I'm done." And someone's like, "I'm just going to the bathroom." She's like, "I've had enough. You guys don't know how to respect me." So yeah, she stopped after that because it was just too much. But I think there was a lot of backlash too. You can take a lot of heat. It's like I'm imagining a Jerry Springer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Honestly, this whole time, I don't know if you're from. I know Fish is going to know this story, but there was a woman who was doing this whole thing where she was faking giving birth to rabbits.
Yes. Oh my God, I remember this.
Too?
Yes.
And this is like all that I have like running through my head.
I totally forgot about
with
that.
With the people showing up and doing science and then like taking her on tour. It was like, it's like very similar.
Yeah.
I don't know what her name is.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, that was weird.
I thought you were research.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
So
Let me Google woman giving birth to rabbits.
I feel like that'll come up with one thing, opposed to Hannah being like, "What's rapping?"
with ghosts.
Oh, sorry. What's rapping with the guy from Wu-Tang?
Mary Toft.
What was it?
Her name was Mary Toft.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, that was cool.
Tricked doctors into believing she had given birth to rabbits.
Didn't rap with the Wu-Tang.
It's a noble.
We don't know that.
It's a noble act.
Can you look up the definition of noble?
Giving birth to a rabbit. She went back to Amherst, and she actually, I guess at this point in her life, she went from a teenager to she's young womanhood and adulthood, essentially,
that's
right?
How time
a couple
goes.
years.
Yeah, that tracks.
So she's, although she's experiencing all of these anomalies and harassments, you could say, she started working for Arthur Davison, But
from Massachusetts.
No,
I was waiting.
we're still in Canada, but his barn burnt down, and he accused her of arson, and she was convicted and sentenced to 4 months in prison, but released after 1 month.
She served time in Shirley, Massachusetts.
No.
Damn it.
There were no more incidents or events of any paranormal kind after that.
All she had to do, if she just burned a barn down at the beginning, this wouldn't have been an
Yes.
issue at all.
That was what they wanted.
They just wanted her to burn down a barn.
Just one solid
And honestly,
arson act.
Who
You know
among
how
us
ghosts are like? Let's get rid of that barn.
Yeah, ghosts. Yeah, ghosts, right.
Sorry, poltergeist. That was rude.
So
No, it's fair. I'm just saying, who among us hasn't wanted to burn down a barn at some point?
Hubble published his book in 1879. It was very popular. It sold 55,000 copies. I did not read it for this. I'm sure if I did, it would unleash a lot of more interesting details.
Sure.
The
We'll
joy of
get
reading
Fish to
late.
reading it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like late night.
So there were a few other studies done in not in correlation, but almost to combat what
Yeah.
Hubble was saying, because he was a believer. He said he was witness, and that these things happened, and that to him they are fact.
To sell his books.
Yes.
Yes.
So there was a study done by Dr. Walter F. Prince in
From Massachusetts.
No.
Damn it.
But it was another Walter, which I thought was funny. And he made a detailed case of disproving the events. Yes, he did that. Sorry, there's like a few books that happened. In 1917, we are in the 1900s
All right.
now, Herward Carrington took statements from surviving witnesses. So this is much later. And
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
going back to people that are still living. And published the accounts from them for a case study, essentially, of what
Okay.
happened. Now that it's many years after the fact. There was a Dr. Prine. So this is the works published by Dr. Walter Prince. Oh, so no. Sorry. I just wrote it. I was like, Prine. It's Prince. He accuses of Esther of being a psychopath and has suffering from multiple personality disorder.
Okay.
And he doesn't believe anything of it. That's what it is. That's who it is. Sorry, I got confused. He reads through all of Hubble's book, all of the other accounts that exist of the moment, and he is essentially trying to disprove all of them.
Sure.
And he believes that it was not real. And then there's
I like this guy.
Egon Larson summarized that doctor's findings essentially and helped to legitimize like his findings in claiming that Walter Hubble was a fake and not a legitimate witness to things, and that he embellished facts.
Sure.
Yeah. So now we have like two completely opposing.
Viewpoints.
Yeah.
It totally happened in the no.
Yeah.
The guy who made a bunch of money and then
And
decided
everyone's
this.
And then Esther would marry twice, have two sons, and she would eventually move to Brockton, Massachusetts, where she died in 1912 at the age of 52.
There it goes.
There we are.
I'm definitely putting this person on that I have not on the list now.
Well, I wanted to do like a spooky one.
No, it was a good
Yeah,
one. I
it was a
really
really
liked
good
it, but I
spooky one,
just,
yeah.
I'm like,
And I
where
was
is it? Where is
like,
it? Where is
I
it?
was like,
Died in Brockton. Yes.
Yeah.
I totally. I'm like, there's someone that I'm like, oh, this would be a really interesting person. And I was like, how do I tie them in? I'm like, there it is, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's pretty weak, but
Pretty Weak is strong enough for us.
yeah, I think if you're a
Yeah.
resident,
yeah.
I've done that with a couple of them too.
Okay.
We've and it's always fun kind of trying to figure out how far you define like the surrounding area.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're good. Brockton, that's close.
Are you just gonna do the episode? Should you just do that episode?
Yeah, you know what? I might just
And then
because,
just
Sure.
because that way you can just blindside both of us.
I guarantee you know this person. It is
I know them or I know of them.
you know of you've never met them.
Okay.
It's an exceptionally famous person that is known for one thing, but has also done some other very cool things.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
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 Hmm.
I feel like it should just be an Andy episode.
Yeah,
then,
I'm down for
'cause
that. So
That
no,
way
that was a lot of fun.
Blindside. That was very cool.
Yeah. So that's Ester Cox and
Her Poltergeist.
And Her Poltergeist. And
the story of Brockton, Mass.
Yeah. I love that. I was like, yeah okay.
It's like, we got there.
Yeah.
It counts.
That's why.
Eventually,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
Not an update.
Oh.
Good, because that would have been at the beginning of the episode.
However,
go on.
I would like to say congratulations on your anniversary with Donnie.
Oh, thank
Or
you.
happy anniversary, whatever. That, I mean, it's going to be kind of late, but
Yeah.
that was just the other day.
In a month when this comes out, happy belated anniversary, Hannah.
Thanks, guys.
So, I mean, Donnie, friend of the show.
Yeah.
I mean,
Zildjian expert.
yeah. One-time co-host so far.
No, he was on 2 episodes.
Yeah.
One he just kind of like...
Oh, yeah. I was like, he was on too.
He was, because we record 2 and
Because he was here and we're not going to shut his mic off. That was just rude.
Yeah.
That's true.
But no, congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
And this is the part where we stop talking.
And thanks for checking out the show today, listeners. If you enjoyed the content today, you can go over to patreon.com/Inebri-art to support the show. You can join over there for just a few dollars a month and help us provide this fun content that you just checked out. You can also email us at Inebri-art.com with your questions, complaints, and concerns, or you can find us on all social medias at Inebri-art or at Inebri-art6 on Instagram. And also don't forget to check out our other shows, Bar Talk Podcast, Old Colony Cast, Inebri-art, and all the other shows on the Inebri-art Network, which you can find at Inebri-art.com. Thanks again for listening.